machine gun. Okay. Rocket launcher. Thank you. Thank you. Heavy machine gun. Thank you. Thank you. Mission complete. Mission 5. Start. Thank you. 6. Start. Thank you. Shotgun.